Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to Princess X. I just came back from work and also ate some food. Right now it's 5:43 p.m. I actually got back about 40 minutes ago, but I was just lazing around, lounging around. Not having as much time to lounge around is a bit of a bummer. But I guess it's not so bad. I've had like way too much time not doing anything anyway when I wasn't working. So yeah, it's kinda good again to be working again. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I'm making money, so that's probably a good thing. But yeah, not much to say about my work. Though, I'm probably gonna try to take up Chinese or something at some point. Since I'm gonna be dealing with a lot of Chinese people for the most part, I feel like it's something that I should try to pursue. It's a skill that I need. Because, like, you know, it's not like I can't deal with these people speaking in English or talking in English or, you know, texting in English. But the thing is, it would make my search a lot more easier for, like, some of these items that I'm trying to find if I know Chinese and, you know, just know the culture about where to find the stuff that I need for my work. But yeah, I might actually take up some Chinese, like, lessons or something. We'll see. I am not really someone who's particularly eager to learn a new language. Like, my Chinese back when I was, like, in middle school, elementary school were pretty bad. I know that they use the same kanji as Japanese, but it's a different pronunciation. And also, like, Chinese just have a lot more characters. But alright, let's talk about the last episode recap. Enough about me talking about work. So in the last episode, we finished off the first chapter. We got another H scene with Nadia. She joined us at school. And after that, we got back home. We got into an encounter with our second monster girl, which is a centaur. I believe her name was Proxima or something. She talked about the world that she came from, about how the wars happened, about how Nadia's family was actually part of the evil group. That was... I think they were actually... Actually, I don't know where they came from, but I know for a fact that they first didn't come from Demiurgus or something. I think that's the name of their world. And then they invaded it. And everyone else got, you know, invaded. So, yeah. She's here to assassinate Nadia for some... Well, not for some reason. We know that this is the perfect chance. And we just saw their battle on the last episode. And this is exactly where it left off. Yeah, our house is also ruined. Gotta change into my keyboard so that you guys don't see the cursor. Her voice is pretty loud. While the monsters are chatting, I somehow managed to get rid of the police and the fire department and apologize to the neighbors. Now I can relax. So, are we just gonna use magic to make them forget about this or what? What? That's alright. To be honest, my guts are boiling. But it was unavoidable. The princess of a militaristic nation is staying in my house. This sort of thing was bound to happen. Most of the fault is with my dad. I have to think that way to keep going.
まさか魔法で戦闘なんてね。いいもん見たって感じだよね。
So are they gonna be able to fix our house or what? Isn't that like the first thing we should talk about? You two sure are carefree. Looking at our house, half destroyed and about to collapse, it's hard enough to keep from crying.
すまぬな、新一。
No, it doesn't matter anymore.
いや、そういうわけにもいかぬ。このような結末を招いたのは私の不徳だ。本当にすまぬ。まったくだ。なあ、じゃあお前には言う資格はないのだぞ。分かっておる。だが世には名誉回復、汚名返上のチャンスはあるのだ。そうなのか。当たり前であろう。世はいずれ新一の妻になるのだぞ。そこで新一の心象を解きほぐし、許してもらうことができるのだ。
No, that's not how you get someone to forgive you.
なるほど。要は帝国としてはミクリや新一を引き込もうというのだな。人聞きの悪いことを言う。だがそうとも言えるだろうな。
Well, that's right. She admitted herself it was a political marriage.
そうか。
I kinda actually don't really like when she's smug like that. The way Naja looks, it's actually pissing me off. I know that's how it's supposed to look like, but it's definitely pissing me off way more than it should.
ならば私も新一と結婚する。
Huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat that, Shinichi. I don't know what led to that point, but
新一、結婚しよう。私のことは今後、そうだな、プロコと呼んでくれ。愛する者にはそう呼ばれても構わない。その方が可愛いのだろ。
Proxima-san.
待てプロコ、何を考えている。お前にはプロコと呼んでほしくない。
This is so stupid.
うるさい。だからどんな判断でそうなったのだ。要するに貴様を倒さずとも良いのだ。貴様が新一と結婚できなくなれば、それで貴様の負けが確定する。ミクリアの取り込みができなくなるからな。ならば私が先に結婚してしまえばよい。いかに貴様でもこれでは勝てまい。バカを言え。世と結婚した方が利点が大きい。何時ごときと結婚してどうなるというのだ。カタログ全てが新一を受け入れるだろう。それにこれによって我が国の民の士気は大いに上がる。そうなればお前の帝国はおしまいだ。それは何時の利点だ。新一に関係ない。新一に何の得がある。あるともな、新一。
What?
私の方が尻尾がふさふさで後ろ足に張りがある。
Huh? What are you talking about that? What the fuck are haunches? Eh? What's that about?
さらには貴様よりも乳房が小さく上品だ。果たしてどこで引けを取ろう。バカめがブロコ破れたり。この日本世界では乳房は大きい方が偉いのだ。
I think Japanese people actually do like big boobs a lot more. If you take a look at some crazy hentai artists, you see that they make boobs like humongous. Sometimes even enormous, or even like maybe twice the size of their heads. I don't know why. I don't know if they actually think that's sexy, but yeah, that's actually just disgusting for me.
なんだと、まさか。まったくバカバカしい。そもそも新一が世を裏切るわけが。
I feel like most people aren't really educated in terms of like physical activity and stuff like that though, because I don't know. Once I actually got into exercise, I prefer girls that are more on the slimmer and fit side compared to someone who's clearly a bit more chubby. Not considered fat, but even chubby, I kinda don't really like that. I'm not saying they're not unhealthy, like a tiny bit of chub is okay, but I just prefer like girls that are definitely slimmer. Because I myself keep a lot of effort into making my body the way it is, I can also see that people who are fit and slim also put in a lot of effort into making their body like that, you know? And people who are chubby, I don't know, I feel like they actually let themselves go a bit too much.
おい新一どこ行くおい
I've had enough. Destroying my house wasn't enough for them. Apparently, they want to make a mess of my whole life, too.
待ってくれ新一私と結婚してくれるなこんな女と一緒になってもいいことはない世と一緒になれ
I was waiting for her to say Shinichi. Would you both shut up for a while? I want to be alone. I decided to hole up in the half-destroyed living room. You know, Shinichi, you can actually ask them to use magic to fix the house first. This is just depressing. My room is still in one piece, but with the stairs gone, I can't get to it. And there's no telling when it might collapse. But this is my house. I never expected things to go this way.
兄ちゃん、ここにいるつもりなの？へそ曲げるから二人ともしょぼんとなっちゃってるよ。許してあげないの？
You two are so carefree, huh?
のんきじゃないけど、命があっただけ儲けものだよ。死んじゃってもおかしくなかったね。
Clearly, you guys are not really grateful for being alive. Ah, yeah. Right. That's right. They really are right. One wrong step and I'd be dead. Though of course it was the barrier that saved us. But I just can't forgive them.
わかるよ。だからお兄ちゃんはもっともっとよく考えなくちゃいけないんだよ。そうそう、逃げちゃダメなんだよ。
What are you talking about? Those terrifying monsters might destroy humanity if I make even one wrong move. What do you mean I'm not... I can't run away? That's what these two are trying to tell me. And it's certainly true. If I don't marry Naja, the Empire will destroy the world. But if I do marry Naja, the catalog will destroy the world instead. Humanity has no future either way. Is this really what we were thinking about? I really couldn't care less about the world, to be honest. Okay, I'll think about it a little more. But please, leave me alone. I collapsed onto the burnt-smelling sofa.
わかった。さっきはナーズのところにいるから。じゃあユキ、プロコさんのところにいるからね。よーく考えてから行動してね。
God, I really dislike these little sisters.
そうそう、よーく考えるの。
Alright. After the two leave, I gaze around the wrecked living room. War really is bad, huh? Duh! That's right. These are the ravages of war. I mean, if this was really a war, I don't know, you wouldn't really just see a broken down house, you'd see lots of corpses everywhere. The fight here between Naja and Proxima-san, no, Proxy, was an extension of the war in their world. And my own father is partly responsible for that. I wonder, if I play my cards right, could I stop the war? There's a chance. And maybe humanity could be saved too. Without the war, there'd be much less reason to destroy it. Exhausting all my efforts to end the war. How about that? They're not human. They're a snake person and a horse person. On top of that, they're nobles, as well as warriors who have no problems with violence, or problem using violence. The distance between us is huge. How can I get my own ideas across? No good. It's not coming together yet. My general direction is clear enough. I want to end the war, even if it's in another world, but I don't want to sacrifice myself in the process. I've already lost my house, and depending how things go, I might lose my family too. That's something I can't allow. I wish we could just talk this out. I cross my arms and think. I feel like I might come up with something at any moment. I just went through an unbelievable experience after all. But sleepiness soon overtakes me. Come to think of it, I woke up early today, and then all this happened. No wonder I'm tired. I'll take a little break. I collapsed onto the torch sofa and shut my eyes. There must be many people in Naja and Proxy's countries who feel just as empty and sad. That fact is very lonely and sad and terrible. I feel like all that anguish that Shinichi was actually thinking about is gonna be blown away by the next scene because, I don't know, I feel like the game isn't really all that serious. And I feel like... No, I guess this is my personal feelings, but I don't really care about the world too much. Like, I'm a singular person. If a singular person can actually change the world by that much, I feel like, I don't know. It's too much of a fantasy. I can't believe it. Like, even a billionaire couldn't do anything against a fucking nation, right? I don't know if you heard about Jack Ma, but Jack Ma was a billionaire in China, and even he had to went into hiding once the government was trying to track him down. How long did we sleep? Wow. The place is pretty busted up. The walls are scorched black. All the wallpaper was burnt away. I don't want to admit that this is my house, but that's the reality.
兄ちゃん、いい加減機嫌直しなよ。
They changed their outfit.
そうだよ。二人とも反省してるよ。
It's all fine for you. You're not even bothered by it.
気にしてもしょうがないじゃん。
Are you serious? Like, where the hell are you gonna live? Where are you gonna sleep?
そうそう。やっちゃったことはもうしょうがないんだよ。
God, these guys really don't know the like cruel reality of not having money. What the fuck? How can you get over it so fast? After all that happened, I phoned all kinds of construction companies, carpenters, housing developers, and renovators. I even tried my luck with a relevant TV show. But they all said the same thing. Knock it down completely and rebuild it. Construction will take 2 months.
それぐらいで済んでよかったんだよ。死んでもおかしくなかったもん。そうそう。そう思えば家の1軒や2軒。
Man, these girls really have no problems with money, huh? They never experienced the the painful life of being poor. What the fuck? Please be quiet for a moment. I'm trying to get sentimental.
さっき干渉なんて兄ちゃんには似合わないと思うな。そうだよ。兄ちゃん元気出して。
How can I? This did a surprising amount of emotional damage.
でも何もプロコも何度も謝ってるじゃない。
If apologies were the only thing that needed to be like said, Saki, like the police wouldn't have been made.
許してあげなよ。
God. You can apologize all you want, but if it didn't fix the problem, then yeah. That's true. Proxy said that it was due to her own unworthiness, and even Naja apologized properly, so I ought to forgive them. But I still can't. We have nowhere to live, you know.
だから二人が用意した野営で過ごせばいいじゃん。庭見てみなよ。二人の野営があるから。
Mate camp? That must mean tents. It's not as though we're at war, though.
野営って
That's completely irrelevant. These two really don't have a care in the world.
さっきがナージャの野営に結城はプロコさんの野営にお泊まりするの。キャンプみたいで楽しいと思うよ。
I don't like camping. You know that.
でも仮設住宅ができるまでの間だよ。
Camping is actually not very popular here in Indonesia, so I've never gone camping.
日課で用意できるって話じゃない。父さんにお礼言わなきゃ。
This is all Dad's fault. Dad might have set us up with temporary housing, but is also the reason Naja and Proxy fought in the first place. Not just that, this is also related to an international conflict. No, a war. He's a merchant of death. That's unforgivable. Even worse than what happened to the house. Whatever. I'm tired of thinking.
だったら一緒にキャンプ。
You could probably just go to a capsule hotel. Those are pretty cheap. Okay. Though I don't know where in Japan they actually live. This might not actually be the like capital. I lift my weary body. After all, I need to see their faces to know how sorry they really are. What's this? This is new. Is that a tent? It looks like a gur. Gur? I've never seen that word. One of those huts nomadic tribes in Central Asia use. And the building on the other side, what's that? A shed? It looks western, like a farmer's barn. Did Naja and Proxy set these up with their magic? They were talking about using magic to make some camping facilities, but... Let's have a look inside. The gur is closer. What? So this is Naja's room. This is just one room? This has gotta be the whole thing, right? From the outside, it looked like a tent, but... On the inside is a proper room. It must be twisting space somehow, because it's much larger inside than it appeared from the outside. So this is the power of magic. Come to think of it, they both came from another dimension. This kind of magic is probably second nature. A room inside a tent. That's cool. But everything in it looks dangerous. Weapons and armors and torture devices? Wait, what torture devices? I don't see any. Is it the thing on the right? It looks like... I don't think so. That's a freaking torture device. Is this really a princess's room? Is Saki really planning to sleep over here? Maybe because she's a fighter. There's nothing feminine about it, or... Hold on. Whatever the situation, it's rude for me to barge into a girl's room and review the place. Sorry, Naja. She's not here, but I apologize to be safe. Now then, the other structure must be Proxy's. But this building looks a bit... I can't see the outside of it. It looks like a stable, not an encampment. Excuse me. Yeah, this is a stable. A barn for horses. There's straw laid out and everything. Is she really a horse or what? I know where her lower body is. Is Yuki planning to overnight here? Was she going to sleep? On the straw? Or on that hard-looking bench? What bench? That's not a bench, that's it's kind of a table, isn't it? I'm worried about her health. She's not really sickly, but she doesn't have as much energy as Saki. At this rate, it might be better for the three of us to stay somewhere else. That seems best, but the two of them might be happier this way. They were looking forward to it. Now then, time to face the two troublemakers. Seeing the two of them lined up like that, I feel intimidated all over again. They're half snake and half horse monsters, and also taller than me. Howdy! How are you feeling? Why am I talking like that? I sound like an awkward office manager trying to desperately fit in with the younger people, don't I? But that's about how nervous I am.
仲良くやっておるぞ。仲良くか。 確かにナージャの水準ではそうなるかもしれん。
なんだ、良いではないか。
いいだろう。だが私の陣地には入ってくるなよ。そこまで気を許すつもりはない。
それはこっちのセリフである。
My. I ignore them and turn to Saki and Yuki. Hey, are you really going to camp here?
そうそう。やえー
I don't care how funny you think it sounds. What are you going to eat at night? I'll go buy something.
新一、これを食べるのだ。
What do horses eat again? I actually don't know. I think like fodder, right? If my knowledge when playing Harvest Moon is right, it's supposed to be fodder. Whoa! Why so pushy? Proxy hands me some meat. Probably dried meat. Like beef jerky. She has a very interesting armpit. Now that we actually get a close-up of her sprite. Damn, those are some very bony armpits. Thank you. Do you have anything else?
卵もある、土もある。さらにはパンだって。なかなか豪華な食事だろ。
Are horses omnivores? I don't think they are. Yeah, thanks. It's surprisingly basic. I guess this is an encampment, so they have battlefield food.
カタログもそこが見えたな。なんだと？いくら野営といえど、そのような貧乏臭い戦時食とは。
ならば貴様にこれ以上の戦場食が用意できるというのか？
I feel like her food is actually sufficiently good. I mean, egg, dairy, meat. That's pretty good. No veggies though. But usually when you're out at war, what you want are just high-calorie foods. It's getting to be a cooking contest. There's no need for camp rations in the first place though, since this isn't a battlefield at all.
おうであるとも。新一、世の用意した料理を食べよ。見よ、栄養満点、灼熱の海鮮煮込み、エルゴレッタ風。エルゴレッタ地方に伝わるスタミナ料理だ。
Seafood stew sounds good though. An intense smell of spices is punching me over and over again in the nose. Only a fan of hyper-ethnic food could eat something like this. Hyper-ethnic. Interesting choice of words.
貴様、いつの間に食材を？
先ほどバウヤを買い出しに行かせた。
That eyeball went shopping? Where? At the supermarket? The one nearby? They must be very tolerant to sell to something like that.
そこの角曲がったところの山田屋である。
Yamadaya? Their quality isn't very good. Wasn't Baya just saved from the belly of the Niku Jaguar? Don't work her so hard. I feel bad for her.
愚かなりプロコ。兵隊戦なくしてどうして戦ができようか。
This isn't a war.
卑怯者め。
卑怯者？結構。我らゴルゴネイオン王族にとってそれは最高の褒め言葉である。
For somebody who just sent someone else shopping, she sure is acting like a villain. This is no good. Each of them thinks that the reason the house blew up is because the other let loose their ultimate magic. But to me, that's not how it was. This quarreling of theirs is what wound up wrecking our house. They don't understand that. I get up from my seat.
どうした新一？なぜ席を立つ？何か気を悪くすることでも？はあじゃ、貴様が買い物などという卑劣な真似をするからだ。
違うな。大方お前の料理の貧弱さに呆れたのだろう。どうせまずいに決まっているからな。さあ、新一、世の料理へ。おい、新一、食事だ。どこに行く？
I don't want any. I'm going to the convenience store.
新一！
兄ちゃん、失礼だよ。
So what?
せめて一口ぐらい食べて。
What the hell? Shut up! Eat it yourselves! Man, yeah, I feel like everyone in this game except for Shinichi right now is just batshit insane. He's the only sane one. I shake Saki and Yuki off and leave the yard. I'll stay someplace else today, even alone. There are places I can go. I can probably stay with Tsunayoshi or Nishi. Nishi is a girl, but her house has a separate building, so they might let me stay there. On the other hand, Tsunayoshi's family has a shrine, so their house is fairly large. It seems like they have extra rooms too. It's good to have friends. I'll get my things together after I come back from the store. I got a heavy feeling at the thought of seeing Naja and Proxy again if I headed straight home after my shopping. So I took detour after detour. It's gotten a bit late. Too late. Just as I was about to set foot in a dangerous ruin remaining of our house, a bright light suddenly blinds me. Some kind of lamp, like a car's headlights. The car stops, honking furiously. Wait, that's not a car? It's more like an armored truck with caterpillar threads. And not just one, there are 3 of them. Each has a large black cross mark on its armored side. The German military? What? Why is that your first thing in your mind? You see that mark a lot on World War II models. Yeah, they definitely look like the German military from World War II. These armored trucks could have come directly from that period. What is this? What is going on in this game suddenly? I was expecting more comedy. This is suddenly turning into something weird. A film shoot? No, that seems off. Just then. That means attention. I know that much from movies and manga. I actually have no idea. Immediately, people start piling out of the armored vehicles. Wait, not people. I actually know Yol. I think I've heard that somewhere before. Robots. What is this? Dozens of retro-style robots in military uniforms. And those uniforms, are those World War II German designs as well? The robots take formation before my eyes, moving with mechanical precision. What the fuck? The robots advance in my half-destroyed house, chanting as they march. Wait! What are you? I try to run up to them, but a large machine blocks my path. What is this? What are you doing to my house? Huh? This machine has a different design from the other robots. It's huge, but short and stout. What is it trying to say to me? What? You're telling me not to stop them? I guess that meant yes. Well, the house has to come down either way, so it'd be perfectly convenient if they demolish it for us. But my things are still inside. A soldierly-looking robot carries something over to the stout machine. Huh? That's my bag and clothes. What happened? The stout machine quietly hands me my stuff. Are you telling me to relax? Okay then. For now, let's see how this goes. I'm starting to get a vague idea of what's going on. This is Dad's doing again. After a little while... Whoa! Whoa! The house is looking better! Are you fixing it for us? Well, I guess we technically didn't need magic for this. Oh, okay. So you're good robots. So they're robot soldiers dressed like the World War II German military, but they're nice enough to fix our house. What's up with that? Aren't things a little mixed up here? Hello there, lolly girl. I assume this girl is also a robot? She looks normal enough, but she's definitely a monster girl, right? And what's with the girl?
エンデ
At the girl's order, the robot soldiers file back into the armored vehicles. One by one, the trucks depart. That doesn't sound like a room to me, but okay. Meanwhile, our house has been completely restored. Wow. I hope that isn't just papier-mâché? How do you say that? And what the hell is that? I gingerly touched the walls and the plants in the yard. They really are just like before. Amazing! This is amazing! We can still live in our house. It's kind of sad that I had to celebrate that, but honestly, I'm just so happy. I turn around and there... Whoa! The stout machine is still there, even though the armored truck that carried it here has left. Did they leave you behind? Hmm? They didn't. Then why are you still...
我らはあえて残ったのです。いえ、むしろここに来ること自体が我らの目的。
Damn, that thing's huge. Ah, it's a little one from before. She's an ordinary human, I think. A human child. A girl. Who are you?
私は R コマドリ。機械帝国アモルファスのフライにして国家元首たる大総統の娘です。
I don't think I heard her say Supreme Emperor. And what? Can robots actually reproduce now?
どうぞお気軽にコマドリとお呼びください。
So this time it's the Machine Empire. I guess anything goes. Not just that, a ruler machine of the Machine Empire. Then, you're a robot?
ロボットとは失礼な。メディアによっては放送禁止ものの出現です。
Ah, that made her mad.
ロボットというのは単一作業、単一命令のみを受け付ける機械、すなわちアルベイトのことです。私は違います。私はフライ、機械帝国の高貴なる高等装置です。
Okay, I expected her to say something more there. Seems like the Machine Empire is complicated too. Then, you're also from Demiurgus, right? Same as the Gorgonian Empire in the catalog.
ご冗談を。あんなファンタジー生物どもと一緒くたにされては困ります。
Is that supposed to be her smug look? I actually like that look. It's like clearly she's being super smug and arrogant. What a bitch looking like a face. She's not?
南極大陸は狂気山脈に首都を構えるれっきとした地球の国家です。
I see? I had no idea there was an empire of machines in Antarctica. And here I thought my grades in geography were solid.
まあ、理解できないのは無理からぬことです。生人間もそれなりに知識を持っているようですが、すべての英知を手にしているわけではありませんので。
This game is going bonkers, man. Got it. That's all fine. But then, what business does the daughter of your Supreme Emperor have? I have a pretty good guess, actually. This is already the third time. I'm familiar with the pattern. At any rate, here it comes.
新一様、我らが偉大なる大総統はあなたの父上に命を救われました。そして我が国家も。
Wow, I guess Dad did something nice for a change.
大総統閣下はあなたの父上に感謝し、娘の私をめとるよう願い出たのです。
Oh, that's new. So it's not me. Oh, he has Dad. Good, good. That's fine then. Whew, I'm safe. But why is the human-shaped one the only one I'm not engaged to? Well, not that I especially want to marry her.
ですが、あなたの父上はあなたの母上を愛しており、万が一お亡くなりになったら生涯独身を貫くと心に決めているそうです。
Eh? Okay. So her mom's dead. That's the first time I heard of that. Drop the iron resolve, Dad. It's not exactly proper. Oh, she's still alive. But if mom dies, go ahead and marry into the machine empire, please. Granted, mom's not dead, and she's much healthier than dad, but still. Just marry her, dad. I don't want to hear any more of this.
そこで代わりにあなた様との婚約を約束してくださいました。私は心からあなたを愛しております。
I mean, this one doesn't seem dangerous. Ah! There it is! The same pattern again.
そのだーは喜びの声ですね。喜んでいただき光栄です。
Do you not have records of what people usually say when they feel happy? That's not it! That's not it at all! I'm screaming at all the problems my dad's irresponsibility is causing me.
そうですか。もしや気が乗らないということで。
Well, more or less.
なるほど。確かに新一様の反応は理解の範囲内です。ですがこれには国家の威信がかかっているのです。
Are you going to tell me you'll destroy humanity if I refuse by any chance? The same as Naja?
やば。
Seriously?
南極にあるすべての氷を原子爆弾で溶解します。そうすればノアの箱舟と同じことが起こるでしょう。そして
Oh, sorry about that. I thought she was done. Do you have to? I wonder if this game actually has a setting where if I click something, it doesn't make them stop the voices. I don't think this game is as advanced, sadly. Yeah, I don't think so. Aw, that's a shame. We're missing 1, 2, 3 more characters, it looks like. I know one of the other girls is what do you call it? Is what? Wait. This is not Naja? This was the character who actually voiced the first line on the prologue. I guess this is Naja's mom? Wait, is Naja's mom the one that... I guess Naja's mom was the one who said that to maybe our dad or something. Because we clearly don't know anything about Naja, and Naja doesn't know anything about us, right?
あなたがそんな愚かな判断をしない人間だと私は信じております。
No! Wait! Hold on a second! Here we go again. Why is everybody threatening to destroy humanity if I don't marry them? Oh! You're trying to comfort me. Thank you. Maybe this barrel-shaped thing is a good apple. I feel like I've heard this guy's voice actor before. Just then, Komadori turns around and gives the machine a kick.
わきまえなさい。
Hey! What was that?
はあ、申し訳ございません。ですが今のはただのしつけ。このメイドロボットが私と新一様の会話の邪魔をいたしましたので。
Interfered, you say?
私のロボットが失礼を。
I thought you weren't robots. You said that's an unbroadcastable word in your country.
ですが、この42はロボットです。労働用に建造されたアルベイトですので。
42?
そう。この子は42。ただの私専属のメイドロボットで、下等のアルベイトです。
Damn, I don't want to live in your country, Komadori.
42、挨拶。
Ah, nice to meet you.
彼女は残念ながら言葉が話せません。ですがあらゆる労働に対応した高能率メイドロボットなのです。そうですよね。42。
Oh, I see. 42, huh? Was there any need to give her such a robot-like name? Komadori said she's a maid and called her she, so she must be a woman, even if she looks like a big machine.
時に調布部から他にも婚約者が来ていると聞いておりますが。
Eh? Ah! No, about that.
さようである。
耳ざといな金属ども。
Naja and Proxy! As always, with the most inconvenient timing.
新一は世の夫となるものである。貴様らのようなデクにも4本足の神あがめどもにも渡さぬ。
なんだと？新一は私と添い遂げるのだ。
連携取れてない。共同聖戦じゃなかったの？おやおや、あなた方がその他の婚約者なのですね。前後の文脈から考えて。しかし先に来たからといって偉そうな態度を取られては困ります。所詮は田舎次元のファンタジー世界。
Her face looks so freaking smug. I actually like it.
何？
For just a moment, the ever-quarreling Naja and Proxy are united in defense of their world, Demiurgus.
我らが科学文明に武力でかなうとお思いで？あらゆる次元で最も強く偉大な国家は我ら機械帝国アモルファスですから、抵抗は無意味です。
ほう、良いだろう。我が帝国のすべてをもって何らからくりのデクどもを鉄くずに変えてやる。
我らもだ。神をも恐れぬ貴様らに国を挙げて神罰を与えてやる。神と神罰は実在するのだ。
This isn't good. The atmosphere is spiraling in a dangerous direction.
兄ちゃん、なんとかして。そうだよ兄ちゃん、頑張れ。
I hate you two so much. I know! Everybody! We're having a moratorium on engagements. Let's all calm down. What the hell is a moratorium?
モラトリアムなのは世と新一の間であろう。なぜこんなからくりどもと。
No, no, no! Naja, the house was destroyed by your fighting, you know. So I had myself a long think. Let's extend the moratorium we discussed the proxy as well.
モラトリアム？
猶予期間のことです。前後の文脈でおっしゃりたいことは分かりました。察しの悪いメイドロボットのために説明いたしますと、そちらのゴルゴネイ4朝複合地平帝国のナージャ様と新一様は契約を結ばれた。
Let's just take 42 as our wife, man. I feel kind of bad for the robot.
それが結婚相手を受け入れるまでの間、これが猶予期間、すなわちモラトリアム。その間に互いのことを理解しようと考え、それをそちらのプロコ様や我らにも当てはめようと決めたのですね。
This girl is sharp. Well, she's a machine after all.
おお、そうか。私も婚約相手として認めてくれるというのだな。
I wonder how mechanical pussy is gonna taste like. The only reason why I say that is because this is a nukige, okay? Man, that's gonna be so fucking weird. Or maybe they're gonna have like, you know, state-of-the-art body just like humans. Bullshit.
そして私もです。この3組でモラトリアムなのです。
新一。
I have no choice. What else can I do?
この猶予期間のうちに相手をじっくり観察し、結婚相手を選ぼうと。
Yeah, that's basically it.
こうしてはっきり言葉にしてみると、兄ちゃん、なんか嫌な感じ。
I have no choice. I feel the same way.
すっごいモテていい気になってる人みたい。
Man, I hate these two so much. I'm gonna say that every single episode, aren't I?
最低。
Ouch. But it's obvious. We're talking about marriage here. It's a lifelong commitment. Wouldn't you want to think it over? I'm saying nothing wrong here.
なるほど。わかった。
She gets it.
つまりモラトリアム勝負というわけか。我らの中で誰が新一に選ばれるか。
いかにも。
そうか。それがモラトリアム。
Hey, hold on a minute. Something seems a little off. Is that even what a moratorium is? We keep going on about moratorium this, moratorium that. I don't even know what it means anymore.
新一の考えは面白くない。面白くはないが、理にはかなっておる。バーヤ、来い。対策を練る。
私も部屋に戻って本国と連絡を取るとしよう。
Naja goes back to her gur. I hope I'm saying that right. Gur? Proxy to her stable. Even though the house is fixed, and they could just stay there.
ああ、待ってよー。ってよー。
Hey, why are you chasing them? Just come back inside. Don't go to the camps just because it seems like fun.
お二人とも行ってしまいましたね。では、新一様、参りましょうか。
Eh? Where to?
それはもちろんあなたの家にです。私もこちらに住まわせてもらいます。
Kind of fair since she kind of rebuilt her house. Right. Of course. Well, she did fix the place. I can't really refuse her. I'll prepare you a room then. You too?
もちろん42も一緒です。邪魔とはお思いでしょうが、仕方のないことなのです。
That thing's huge. Can it even fit into our house?
彼女は私の世話をするためのメイドロボットなのですから。
But she's so big. Can she fit in the entrance? At the sound of 42's voice, the wall of the house opens with a clank. Eh? What is this?
なるほど。42は先ほどの工事の際、自分専用の通路を作っていたのです。お前のバカでかい図体では、新一様の玄関を通過できませんからね。
You really just gotta insult her, huh? Don't just remodel things on her own. Is this okay? Alright then. Don't sound so down. It's fine. You can use it as your personal entrance. Jeez. Will she be okay in the hallways?
問題ありません。必要に応じてモジュールを取り外せば、このクソでかい図体も多少はコンパクトになるはずですから。
Is she actually gonna become a beauty when she removes all those weird looking things? That's alright then. Great. Now I'm looking after Commodore and 42. Visitors from the Empire of Machines. Yet another pain in the ass.
ということなのです。
I see. My dad saved Commodore's father, the Supreme Führer. It's not unusual for new technology to save the life of somebody thought lost. There we go. And I'm proud that my dad was the one to deliver that, but as his son, I'm not thrilled at being thrust into this confusing situation. I'm happy to be surrounded by girls fussing over me, but they don't respond to common sense, and their behavior is too dramatic.
常識という点では、我らについてはご安心を。何しろ機械帝国は地球の国家でありますので、こちらの常識は備わっています。
So far, that seems to be true, but I don't know about that. Really? Are you sure about that? Well, I guess I can relax a little on that point. Oh, it's that time already. I was planning to go to school tomorrow, but it's going to be a pain to heat up the bath.
ご安心を。すでにお風呂はできております。
Eh? Really?
ミクリア家の家電システムのすべては42によってコントロールできております。彼女に任せておけば安心です。
Already a smart home, huh?
ということです。
I see. I guess that could be convenient. If I have to ask 42 for every little thing, isn't that just as much trouble as operating things manually? Yeah, I wish we could actually set up like a server or something where we can operate things on our phone. I'm off to the bath then.
どうぞ、ごゆるりと。
I didn't expect to be able to take a bath so soon. My nukige senses are tingling here. The water temperature is perfect. This is nice.
それは
Eh? Commodore? What are you doing here? I'm using the bath right now.
失礼。私もボディの洗浄を。
We know this was coming. I expected Proxima to actually do something to us first, but guess this girl cut in line. Made it through that one, but I've still got this to deal with.
それでは、私のボディメンテナンスを未来の旦那様にしていただきましょう。
Oh yeah, I don't think I actually said patreon.com/Azaikyousuke yet. Since we know where this is going right now. See you guys on YouTube. That was actually a pretty fast H scene. Not like too long and not too short. I kind of enjoyed that.
どうやら新一は寝たようだな。
またあなたですか。争いはモラトリアムで禁止ですよ。
だから新一が寝るまで待っていたのだ。よくも一緒に風呂などと。地の炎、天の炎、空の炎、我が前にあだなす者、その全てを焼き払い、世界を再び再生せよ。
全戦車小隊、遮蔽装置停止、透明化解除、パンツァー砲。
These guys don't learn, do they? So noisy. Wait, we didn't wake up? Oh my god. In place of an intermission, it's time for some trivia. Oh, is chapter 2 done? Part 3. I hate you guys.
この人たちも暴力をする。
同盟だと。
聞けばプロコ様はナージャと新一様の結婚を妨害するために許嫁になったとか。もし二人が結婚するならこの世界の生人間を滅亡させるとも。
そうだ、気の毒ではあるが、しかし神の権威と我らカタログのため
ならば我らとも利害は一致するでしょう。我らは新一様と結婚したい。プロコ様はナージャと結婚させたくない。生なれど高貴なアーリア人種が侍の心意気に打たれて極東の野蛮人と同盟を結んだように、我らもきっとマギを取り合うことが可能なはずです。
少し考えさせてくれ。
やあ、ごゆるりとお考えを。しかしいかな選択が論理的か、答えはただ一つだけでしょう。以上、豆知識のコーナーでした。どうなっちゃうんだろう。
This is actually a lot more serious than I first imagined it would be. After that, well, I guess we were still in chapter 2. A few days later, the house was destroyed, and then, just when I thought it was fixed, it got destroyed again. That happened 3 times. This bunch caused a stir that I haven't been to school in days. And then one day...
俺だ、遊びに来たぞ。
Tsuneyoshi? Where'd you come from?
上がるぞ。
Hey, don't just come in! Hold on, wait! Wait, I said!
なるほど。事情は分かった。しかし、だ。
What?
圧巻だな。
Yeah, it's a real spectacle. Forgive me.
褒めているんだ。
I don't feel complimented. Crap! He saw Naja and everyone. For all I insisted, this man came into the living room on his own. But strangely enough, this man, he's detached, or rather, taking it in stride. Or rather, the same as usual. He's not surprised at all. He's so adaptable it creeps me out. I thought he would be shocked. You're not using that magic from school, are you?
かけておらぬ。
Really? This guy is impressive. He's got iron nerves.
彼女たちみんなお前の言い名付けというわけか。
That's, well...
いかにも。
Well, except for Proxima, technically.
そうだ。
答えておやり。
なるほど。
What do you mean, I see?
なるほど。
Oh, sorry about that. The cursor was actually still there. Forgot to remove it from the screen. Or from the game. What do you mean, you see? That can mean practically anything.
確か、汝は綱吉であったな。遊びに来たと申すのか。
はい殿下。
よい、言ったであろ。世のことはナージャと呼べ。新一の友人だ。固く呼ばれてはこそばよい。
ではなあじゃ。
それでよい。ところで綱吉、何時、何故今日は学校に行かんの？
と言いますと？
学校は毎日あるのであろ？何故この時間にここにおる？
What do you mean school is every day? We don't go to school on Saturdays and Sundays. Though I do think Japan used to go to school on on Saturdays.
確かに私の騎士養成院でも修練は毎日あった。
さては、汝の家も壊れたのだろう。家が壊れた時は学校を休むのがこの日本世界の習わしであるようだからな。
You're crazy. You don't just take a break from school when that happens. You probably take the donations or something. She's making a proud face that says, look, I've gotten pretty knowledgeable about Japan. Just to be clear, that's definitely not the reason.
これだから非文化的な国家は困るのです。本日は日曜、学校はお休みなのです。
お休み？おう、民草が休養する日か？そんなもの年2回あればよいだろう。
You're crazy. People need some rest, you know?
罰当たりめ。神に奉仕するための請求日が月に一度必要だろうが。
1 day a month?
なんという物知らず。このヤポンでは土曜日と日曜日は休みなのです。戦争ばかりしている田舎国家とは違って、5日働き、2日休んでも十分国家が機能するのです。
平らであるな。
ダジャクな。
やれやれ、まるっきり未開部族ではありませんか。これではとてもじゃありませんが、新一様の妻を務めることなどできませんね。
うるさい、このデクめ。それほど改戦を望むのか。
Stop! Komodori, you stop taunting them too. 42, don't just watch, stop Komodori. As your escort, I wish 42 would help keep Komodori from causing trouble. At least Naja's nanny tells her off sometimes, although I don't know what she says.
42にそんな真似できるわけありません。メイドロボットにはそのような行為許されないのです。お分かりいただけませんか？
That's... Given what happened the other night, Komodori's probably telling the truth. Baya-san is not just chief of staff, and keeps an eye on her. I guess 42 has no such permissions as a maid. Anyway, please listen to me. Komodori, don't say such extreme things. You were asking for a fight just now.
やぼ、新一様。
Naja, I understand why you're mad, but control yourself. Don't suggest war as the first option.
わかった。そうしよう。
Over these past days, I've finally gotten used to it. Or maybe I've just gotten numb to it. I can come on a bit stronger now. Naja's attitude has also softened slightly. Maybe because you destroyed my house again just after it was rebuilt the other day.
今は観念してやろう。世もいずれは王になる。寛容さを学ぶいい機会だ。
ナージャにそんなことできるものか。
何？いや、新一に言われたばかりだ。怒らぬぞ。
That's what she says, but her tale tells a different story.
貴様の母が見たら嘆くのではないかな。惰弱だと。
母上は関係ない。世は世。いずれ世の知性にて証明してみせよう。
Man, you're like a freaking middle schooler, Proxima, talking about like, you know, their moms and shit talking them. It looks like not just making an effort. Proxy, don't provoke her.
ああ、すまぬな。
Yeah, it's like we're dealing with children here.
叱られて。
この家はいつ来ても賑やかでいいな。
You call this lively? That's not how I describe it. By the way, whenever he comes is usually when my sisters are around. And yeah, I guess you could call those two lively.
それにみんな美しい人たちばかりじゃないか。
Is that so?
いかにも。
そうだ。
Aren't they shameless?
いや、謙遜するな。自慢していいレベルだ。ミクリア、お前を本当に羨ましく思うぞ。
They certainly are beautiful. Naja and Proxy are beautiful from the waist up. Komodori is beautiful on the outside. But upon closer inspection, well, I think Tsuneyoshi's sense of beauty might be a bit skewed. Or at least that he's overlooking some pretty important aspects. Still, I appreciate the compliment.
ところで、本題に入るぞ。
Main topic? You had a reason for coming? I thought you just came to hang out. What is it?
そうだな。ちょっと外に出よう。
You can't push your way in and then just ask to step outside. We can talk here.
いや、ここにいるみんなには聞かれてはまずい話だ。
Then why are you saying that out loud?
なんだと？
興味深い話です。
Exactly! Look! Now things are complicated.
いいから来い。
Hey! Don't pull me! Don't I get a say? Why is everybody like this? I feel kinda sorry for you, Shinichi. You sure are calm about this, huh?
何がだ？
About what? They're monsters! They're not human! You just suddenly walked in and saw them. Most people would be scared.
俺は平気だ。それに、実はいきなりでもない。お前に、いわゆる人類でない言い名付けがいるのは、噂で前から聞いていた。
Oh, I guess Nishi told him. A rumor? What kind of rumor? Where'd you hear a rumor like that?
左右子。
Oh. Sayuko. But Tsuneyoshi and nobody else calls my sisters as a pair. He just took the first characters of their names and stuck them together. Okay, so that's them.
こないだ会った時、全部細かく教えてくれた。
Those two sure know how to blab. But, even so, wouldn't you normally be surprised? Or scared or disgusted? Or at least treat it like something unusual?
しない。
No, you would! Normally you would.
普通は知らないが、俺はしない。
Is that so?
そうだ。人は姿形ではないと知っている。
You're pretty cool, you know. I can't believe you can say that after seeing the real thing.
そうだ。俺はかっこいいんだ。
Still an idiot, though, and unpopular because of it. Well, I get what you're saying, but even so, I have a bit of resistance.
それはミクリアが人間の常識だけで生きてきたからだ。
Duh! I'm a fucking human! Isn't that obvious? Are you any different? What's with the silence? Why has he gone quiet here?
ああ、着いたぞ。この店だ。
What about it? We're at an open-air cafe. Just a short walk from the shrine where Tsunayoshi lives.
洒落ているだろう。デートに最適だ。婚約者を連れてくるといい。
Who says hip in this day and age, Tsunayoshi? God, you're fucking young too. It does seem pretty nice. I've never had coffee here before, but like he says, it's hip. What the fuck? Is hip like that still popular back in 2017? There's no way. Classy with a cute decor. Girls must love it. This place might be perfect for a date, but Komodori is one thing, but the others. Not sure if proxy would get reported to the police or an insurer or a zoo. I mean, if you brought Komodori here, I think you'd also get sent to jail though. And there's one more problem. Why do I have to take tea at a perfect date spot with another dude? It's all couples.
そうだろ。デートスポットだからな。
That's the problem. So what's the reason? Why'd you take me all the way to a place like this?
お前にぜひ会ってほしい人がいるんだ。先方とのアポは取り付けてある。
Somebody you want to introduce? To me?
そうだ。お前にとって損のない話だ。
This has gotta be the next monster girl, isn't it? So it's something positive.
お前はあの婚約者たちを気に入ってない。それはお前の顔を見てわかる。その点で損のない話だ。彼女たちと結婚せずに済む。
For real?
ああ。
Wow, for real was already a thing back in 2017? I mean, I guess it became popular when Persona 5 came out in English, and I think that was 2016, so yeah. That is a good thing. A real plus for me. I feel like Tsunayoshi has been putting on some airs and using a lot of pregnant phrasing. But pregnant phrasing? Really? That's so funny to me. Even so, I can't refuse to listen. So this person, are they coming soon?
いや、もう少し待ってもらおう。
Alright.
ところで、まだ学校には来れないのか？
I'll go back soon. I can't stay home forever. I don't want to repeat the year or drop out.
そうか、よかった。西も心配しているぞ。
Nishi is?
お前がいないと学校がつまらないとも言っていた。
Really? I got a text from her before, but it was pretty strongly worded. Stop slacking and come to school already.
恥ずかしくてきつい言い方になるんだろう。西も女性だ。仕方ない。
Is that so?
ああ、相変わらず、あの女はエロい。
No, I don't think she's erotic at all. I know Nishi is a woman, but I don't think that's any excuse for her to verbally abuse me.
だから優しくしてやれ。
What's that supposed to mean? It isn't that I'm not nice to Nishi. Nishi isn't nice to me.
さて、そろそろ行くか。
Hmm? Weren't we meeting here?
いや、もう少し歩く。
So we just like sit down in that cafe and then take a leave? I don't think that's actually... Well, maybe you could do that, but not ordering anything? That's kind of rude. A little, huh? We keep walking until we reach Tsunayoshi's shrine. And even further to the hill out back. Hey now! I didn't hear anything about a hike! Hey! Where are we going?
こっちだ。
Tsunayoshi keeps going deeper and deeper into the woods, along a thin gap between trees and grass, sort of like an animal trail. Hey!
大丈夫。こっちだ。
What is this about? Was the hill behind the shrine always such a serious mountain? I thought it was just a little lump. To think the trees were so thick here.
この山は大昔の古墳の跡だ。向こうには祠もある。墓で縁起が悪いからだろうな。ずっと自然が残ったままになっていた。
Oh, I see. I've lived in this town my whole life, but I had no idea.
普通の人間は気づかない。知る必要もない。ミクリアもどちらかといえば普通の側だ。入るなという場所に入らない。それが普通、当然のことだ。
I thought this before, but it seems like you're saying that you're completely different. Not ordinary, but something special.
そうだ。俺は違う。特別側だ。
What an assertion. I can't respond to that statement with anything but silence. And finally, after walking in silence, I see the hole. Look, it's a hole. A cave.
その中だ。中にさっき言った祠がある。
It's dark.
洞窟だからな。
I walk inside the damn cave after Tsunayoshi. I've got a bad feeling about this. But it's Tsunayoshi. If I've got a bad feeling, that just means I don't trust him enough as a friend. Although he is a bit strange and famously untrustworthy. Weren't we going to meet someone?
そうだ。この先だ。
Didn't you say this was a shrine?
そうだ。
Just then, we come into a wide open space.
少し待っていろ。着替える。
Are those like talismans on the side? What are those? Change? That's fine, but... The cave opens into a strange space glowing with the colors of the rainbow. For some reason, it's fully illuminated, even though we're inside a cave.
明るいので驚いているな。
Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, that's right. I'm surprised by his outfit, too.
光ファイバーと一緒だ。外の光をこの糸が引き込む仕組みになっている。
Oh, I see. Wait, threads?
世の国に伝わる秘伝だ。
The Night Country?
そうだ。そして俺は人の身ではあるが、世の国の親方様に仕える侍なのだ。
Huh?
我が家は代々そう。世の国を治める親方様を祀り、仕えるための一族なのだ。
I don't quite follow.
いや、お前は嘘をついている。俺の言葉についておおよそ理解しているはずだ。だが、あえて詳しく語るなら、世の国は夕暮れと朝もやの狭間にある国。月明かりの下、すべてが領土。住むのは怪異、孤利、もののけ、綺麗の類。そして親方様こそはその王にして国内の怪異を束ねる総大将なり。
A lord of yokai?
そうだ。そしてミクリア、お前の父君は我が主君を救った恩人なのだ。
Yeah, our dad definitely should have a freaking prequel like game of his own. Eh? What? I'm starting to see a pattern. Looks like my bad feeling was dead on. I can't even imagine it's anything else. I know what this is about. Basically, you're going to tell me to marry the yokai lord's daughter.
そうだ。
So stupid. I knew it.
ミクリアが異形のものに偏見を持っているのは知っている。
Prejudiced? You're saying that like I'm the problem. I'm normal. You said that yourself.
だが、これは名誉の問題なのだ。
Honor?
親方様と世の国はお前の父親に救われた。そのことを感謝している。だからこそ、その娘であるテグス御前はお前に嫁入りせねばならないのだ。
What does that have to do with honor?
もしお前が断れば、御前は名誉のために死なねばならん。恩人を満足させられないことは世の国の住人にとって死すべき恥なのだ。
Don't put that on me.
それが事実だ。お前が受け入れるか否かは自由。だが前提として知っておけ。
Man, I feel like the bad ending in this game is actually when we don't choose someone and like all of the girls suddenly turn ballistic and maybe try to kill each other or something. I don't know. I feel like this game is actually a lot darker than it's letting on. That's... She dies if I refuse? What a novel threat. Is she yandere? Not even yanderes do that nowadays.
ともかくも会え。断りたいなら会ってからにしろ。
Can I refuse?
当然だ。恋愛は自由だ。御前の死を見届けてから他の女を選んでくれ。
Yeah, sure, but no pressure, by the way. Thanks. Thanks, Tsunayoshi. Wait, don't kill her. Don't trend me. For that matter, don't come to conclusions before I even meet her.
そうだな。すまん。つい熱くなってしまった。
That was heated? Really? It sounded calm to me. But maybe it was. I've hung around with Tsunayoshi for a long time, but that might have been the first time I've ever seen him so talkative. I guess that's what he sounds like when he's passionate.
では、会ってくれ。午前、三栗真一をお連れいたしました。
ええ。
A voice comes from inside the shrine. A delicate woman's voice. Quiet, but beautiful. Well, she sounds beautiful. But Tsunayoshi said she's a yokai. A yokai princess from the night country. No, I'm starting to get used to it. I've seen half snake and half horse and so on. At this point, whatever she turns out to be, I can handle it. Sure, man. I mean, the threads are, you know, like, hint enough, Shinichi. Hmm? What's that sound? What? What? Together with that unpleasant sliding noise, there appears... No! This is too much! Too much, yokai! A giant, that's right, a giant spider! A beauty with the lower body of a spider!
三栗挨拶。
Yes! I'm Shinichi Mikuriya! I can't stop shaking!
三栗落ち着け。失礼だぞ。
She looks small. Her like human body looks small, but this girl is probably humongous. It's not that easy. I can't possibly calm down. After all, she's... I'll have to apologize to Naja and Proxy. This person is way more monstrous than either of them. From the waist up, I guess she looks nice, but... That's not a skin color. Not even her top half is human. And did she really have to be a spider? A giant spider, of all things? I hate bugs, man. This is too much. Just looking at her makes all the hairs in my body stand on end.
三栗
No!
構いませぬ。楽に。
At ease, she says. She's probably trying to be considerate, but I can't be at ease at all. I'm in a cave with a giant spider. The terror is real. A shiver of disgust runs down my body.
綱吉、いかがか。
は午前残念ながら気に召さぬ様子にて。
さようで。
I don't hold her in favor. Does he mean my reaction? Hey now, Tsunayoshi. I wouldn't put it that way. It sounds like I'm telling her to die.
致し方ありませぬ。
Then what are you planning to do? What's with this girl? No, this spider.
心配ご無用。わらわは定めを受け入れます。
She pulls a dagger out of her sash. No! Don't accept your fate so lightly. Wait! Don't do that! Don't die!
心配するな。覚悟の上だ。
そう。覚悟の上。
I said stop! I have a proposal! And there you have it. A moratorium. A postponement. So wait a little, okay? Alright? I propose the same moratorium I have with Naja and the others. I'm trying to postpone my problems and muddy the waters. Man, you know what's actually gonna be fucked up? I feel like all the routes are actually gonna be bad endings. And until we actually do all the routes, we're not gonna have the harem ending. Which will probably be the actual good ending. I can't see a way for us to actually stop this girl from dying if we choose another route.
綱吉。
は、悪くない話かと。
It seemed that was her expression of consent to the moratorium. Tsuneyoshi's poker face might have brightened up just a little.
それではミクリア、モラトリアムよろしく頼むぞ。
Oh, then she's not going to die, right? Thank goodness.
綱吉。
は、ミクリア、午前が訪ねておられる。どうしてよかったと思うのか。
I mean, I don't want to see stuff die in front of me. Not even like an animal, you know? Why? Well, I don't want to watch somebody die in front of me. And out of concern for Tsuneyoshi, too.
俺の？
Yeah, you're well my friend, right? I don't want to make a friend sad.
そうか。だそうです、午前。
そう。感謝。
It's nothing. Thanks for considering her retainer, Tsuneyoshi. Is that what she meant? Thanks for considering her retainer. Okay, Tsuneyoshi, okay.
では午前、一度ミクリアを地上に戻します。モラトリアムの件、それからゆるりと考えましょう。
So she's not gonna join me in my house? Above ground, it's already evening. Ah, that was nerve-wracking. She might be a yokai, but to have her die like that would have been awful. Ah! Naja!
これはどういうことなのだ。
The meaning of what?
42音声再生。
So stupid. What? They listened to the whole thing?
不術の結界人があったはずだが。
結界など非科学的なそのようなものは我が機械帝国の科学力には通じません。プロコさんの偵察用精霊には通用しますが。
Makes sense.
午前の結界は精霊を4体、偵察用プローブを20体撃墜しているが。
私のプローブを壊したのは良い判断です。ですが、それで安心したのでしょう。各々の破壊された場所で大体の位置が推測できました。そこからは音響分析システムの出番。地下で会話している内容を確認、増幅させていただいたのです。
How are you able to do that? You didn't have like microphones set up underground where I stand? Or maybe she actually bugged me, I don't know. No, she didn't say that. I don't quite follow, but it seems a three-way battle between Japanese magic, Western magic, and math science took place without my knowledge.
確かに私の偵察精霊は撃ち落とされていた。しかし R コマドリ、お前は機械国の軍師か？あまりに見事な手際ではないか。
いいえ、私はただのアンドロイド。偉いに過ぎません。
だがブロコよ、そなたまでそのような手を打っていたとはな。
それについてはこちらも意外だ。なあじゃ、貴様が何もしてなかったとは。
要は新一のことを信じておったからな。偵察魔法などという無粋はせん。プロコとは絆が違うのだ。
Yeah, sure, Bon.
ですが現状を裏切られてます。
そうだ、どういうことか新一、説明してみせよ。
It's the same as with all of you. The same.
唯一違うところは、午前はミクリアに断られれば自陣なさるという点ぐらいか。
でしたら死んだらいかがです？
I mean, I guess. But as I said, as cruel as of a person as I am, I don't want something clearly dying in front of my face. If she died like maybe like when it's not in my vision, it's okay. Even though that is still depressing. Come on, Komadori, don't talk like that.
まあ死ぬのが勝手だが、しかし新一を出しにして死ぬな。迷惑である。
確かに名誉ある死ではないな。
そう言われるとは思っていた。
Tsunayoshi steps forward with theatrical flair. Everyone glares at him.
午前の意向としては腰入れさえできれば側室でも構わない。
側室？
何？
ただし世の棟梁の姫として腰入れは一番最初にさせてもらう。これが条件だ。
なんという勝手な条件ですが合理的ではあります。新一様が2人の奥方を手にするわけですから。
I don't especially want two wives.
側室とは？
さあ。
だと？妻を複数持つことだと？
なんたるハレンチ、許されぬ。
Ah, so they don't have that system on Demiurgus. Well, we don't have it in Japan either.
新一に側室は不要。あくまでも妻は一人で決まりである。もちろんそれは世であるのだがな。
そういうことを言っていいのか？もしかすると他の女に寝取られるのかもしれないのだぞ。
She said NTR.
もっとも私が貴様を側室にすることはありえん。
好きなだけ言いなくがよい。すでに新一は世の魅力の虜よ。なあ、新一。
Well, technically, the only person who has two H scenes so far is you, Naja. One was actually with Komadori, which I was pretty surprised about. And I'm pretty surprised that they actually introduced all of the monster girls in chapter 2. I guess they didn't want it to be chapter by chapter. It would actually be too long, so I kind of appreciate this pacing. Hey! You're getting way off topic. Anyway, Lady Tegusu accepted the moratorium as well. She's in the same position as the rest of you.
釈然とせん。そんなに自信がないか。
仕方のないことなのです。ナージャ様は洗面をつけたのになぜかスタートラインに留め置かれているのですから。
なんだと？何時だ？
Do as you please. Dear Dad, are you trying to kill me with anxiety? I'll curse you for the rest of my life. This whole situation is such a mess. The next morning, I think I'll do one more scene before we end the episode. It's about an hour 45 minutes right now for the recording time. I really wish these two didn't exist. Ah! What are you doing? Are you two still mad?
ずるいもん。さっきたちがいない時にいろいろ楽しそうなイベントやっててさ、綱吉まで一緒になって。なんで一声かけないの？家でずっと留守番してたんだよ。
Shut up! It wasn't fun. Another new fiancé showed up, that's all.
新しい言い名付け見たかったのに。兄ちゃんがイロイロするとこも。
So noisy. And it's not a titty. It's tizzy. It's a tizzy. Actually, I don't know what they're trying to say there in Japanese. Damn. For starters, I'd better get up. We can talk after that.
おはよう、新一。
Morning. Huh?
ご同伴させてもらってる。
Why?
私が入れました。いけませんか？
You look like a freaking elementary schooler. Not wrong, it's just... That's normally something I decide, isn't it?
新一はぐっすりであったからな。夜と小間取りで話して決めた。
Well, it's fine, but what's up, Tsunoyoshi? It's really early.
テグス御前のご意向だ。一人でお前を迎えたいらしい。
What? Come meet me.
この家に来るということだ。
Well, my sisters would probably appreciate it. But Lady Tegusu is a monstrous spider lady. If she goes wandering through town in the morning, everybody from the police to the JSDF to masked riders will rush to respond.
まだしばらくかかるだろう。朝飯を食ってからゆっくり支度するがいい。
Okay,
よく噛んで食え。消化にいい。
got it. It's strange having Tsunoyoshi manage me like this. Wait, why is he managing me in the first place?
兄ちゃん、考えたら負けだよ。さあさあ。
It's still morning and I'm already tired. Now then, what happened to Lady Tegusu?
間もなくおいでだ。
Just then, did she like burrow underground? The earth shakes and a thunderous roar rings out.
なんだ何事だ
Proxy bursts from her nearby stable. Living in a stable has earned her a bit of a reputation in the neighborhood. I guess it's fine as long as she's fooling everyone's perceptions. In any case, the current situation is way beyond my imagination.
ワームかこんなところで
A giant earthworm has burst from the street. The part that looks to be its head is as big as a truck. It could be a minor kaiju. Its emergence completely destroyed Proxy's stable. If Lady Tegusu's appearance would call for a rider, this is begging for the attention of the Scientific Defense Force. Wait, that might be her ride. Proxy lays into the giant earthworm with a series of blows, but the worm doesn't respond at all. Finally, its mouth opens, and then... Tsunoyoshi suddenly bows.
お待ちしておりました。御前。
Yeah, kinda knew it. A soft voice emerges from the giant earthworm. A beautiful and delicate voice that I've heard somewhere before. No way! This giant worm is Lady Tegusu? Or else...
未だ人の姿に慣れておらぬゆえ、こたびは白うねる乗り物を使いました。地ならしごめん。
From the worm's mouth emerges... What a beauty! Is this really the spider monster from yesterday? What, she has a human form? She still looks super young though. But not as young as freaking Komadori.
新一様、ご機嫌いかがで？
兄ちゃん、挨拶。
Right. I was shocked by the change. Good morning. The lady replies indifferently, without any hint of a smile. Unsure how to react, I turn my gaze to Tsunoyoshi.
お前の疑問は大体わかる。怪異、すなわち妖怪というものは人間に擬態する術を持っている。だが、御前はこれまでそうしたことをしてこなかった。今回が初めてでいらっしゃる。ミクリア、お前のためだ。
That's very kind. Honestly, I don't know how to handle that kind of decoration.
俺の方でもフォローするが、何分初めて。何かがあっても多めに見て差し上げてくれ。頼むぞ、ミクリア。
Basically, I have to help back her up at school. But getting to be together with a beautiful girl like this might not be such a bad deal.
この姿であれば、お触りなく新一様のおそばにいられると思い。
Well, but just as I'm about to thank her for the thought... What was that just now? I caught a fuzzy glimpse of something. Huh?
どうしたミクリア
No, nothing. What just happened there? This is a sudden question. But is it possible to see through?
あるわけがない。何を言っているんだ
Right. God, my laugh actually fits this guy to a T. I'm so sad.
怪異の僧侶たる土雲族の変化を見破るものなど我ら人の身には不可能だ。古今東西の魔導士であってもな。
Well, that answers our question. We're probably not all human, are we? I see. I take another look at Lady Tegusu. Gah!
どうか
No, it's nothing. I can see it! I guess it's just me? So I'm the only one seeing Lady Tegusu's true form. Ugh! If I focus, it gets even clearer. Her purple skin, too. Still, it's strange. Even transform into a human, and a beauty at that. Somehow it only makes her even scarier. If anything, it might be less scary to see her real form from the start. That's how disconcerting this is. She really is scary.
こらー待て待て待てー私のカリスマをぶっ壊しておいてはいそれでおしまいですでは済まさんぞ
Proxy appears from the shadow of the giant worm, covered in dust.
なんだプロコ、お前まだそんなところにおったのか。
なじゃこそあの女は新一をたぶらかしているのだぞなぜ戦わない
要は別に気にしておらぬ。人に擬態しなくてはやってられん連中よ。ま、新一が望むなら世も完全に人になっても構わぬが。
Eh? You can do that?
できるに決まっておる。世の魔法にできぬことなどない。
Oh, right. Come to think of it, I've heard that the mythical Lamia could turn into a human as well. Actually, she just had to turn her tail into legs. Well, and hide the horns and stuff.
ではなぜ擬態せん
する必要がないからである。世はこの姿のまま新一に愛してもらっておる。
Keep being delusional, Naja. Proxia readies her lance and walks over to the giant worm.
テグス御前とやらこの怪物はどうするのだ
はい帰りには別のものを呼びます。その子は日光を浴びたのでもう死にます。
Hey, wait! Is that okay? She'll just let it die? Are they really that disposable? I don't get how these yokai people think.
では撤去して構わないな
どうぞ可能ならば。
オートモ行くぞサウザンドバニッシュ
Proxy's attack is too fast to follow. The giant earthworm, or its corpse, vanishes, pounded into dust.
我が槍は神の槍なりこの世にあらざる者形をとどめることはたわん
A final explosion completely erases every last trace of the giant earthworm.
プロコ強い。
当然である。奴はバカで神やがめだが、ただ一人で帝国の重装騎兵士団を止めた女だ。
I don't really know how strong that is.
奴と世の片腕たるザイル将軍との一騎打ちは3日三晩に及んだが、しかし
4日目の朝私が勝ったそれが全てだ
分かっておる。
よろしいので
Huh? What?
綱吉耳を。
は午前はこうおっしゃっておられる。
What could it be?
そろそろ学校が始まる時間だがまだ出発しなくてもいいのかと。
If you notice and say something, we'll be late. I checked my watch. Crap. There's no way we'll make it.
午前はまた大ミミズを呼んでもよいと言っておられるが、みんなで乗っていくか？
No way! Those things die if you call them out, don't they? That's depressing.
ならば我らの科学力にお任せください。
Commodore?
こんなこともあろうかと。42、おやりなさい。決まっています、このグズ。新一様のために変形するのです。
Are you gonna be a car?
早くなさい。
At Commodore's command, 42 starts to transform right before our eyes. Since when can she do that? It doesn't look like she even wants to herself. Still, is this a military transport of some kind? Doesn't look like something regular people would ride.
では皆さん、42に捕まってください。
Grab on?
ほらほら、早く。兄ちゃん、こっち。
You're not even hesitating?
では午前、私の手に。
はい。では余は新一に捕まろう。
待て、ずるいぞ。
Wait! Ah! Ow!
では出発しましょう。42、テイクオフ。
A sudden series of explosions at our feet. What's that sound?
我が帝国最新の起爆剤式カタパルトです。離陸後5秒で音速に達します。
Wait! At the speed of sound, humans can't... Just then, 42's engines hit full power. My voice shatters against the sound barrier, and then... I lose consciousness. It's not gonna ring the second part of the sound effect? Alright. But I think this is a good time for me to end the episode. Jeez. This, like, story is definitely not going as I expected it to be. I really thought this was gonna be, like, mostly nukige, but it actually has semblance of a story. I guess people who recommended me these games are not, like, completely just, you know, like, super nukige-ish. I'm actually super surprised. I'm kind of enjoying it because, like I said, this reminds me a lot of To Love Ru, and I haven't really gotten this sort of guilty pleasure in a long time. I don't know, what have I watched ever since To Love Ru, or what have I read ever since To Love Ru? Sometimes I do read these, like, smutty mangas, but they're, like, mostly for like, a bit of a laugh, but I never really continue reading them. Maybe for like 5 chapters or something just to laugh it up. But this one is actually pretty surprising. It's pretty coherent, the story and whatnot. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. Also, for people on YouTube, if you guys are not on Patreon just yet, do become a free member because that's where I'm gonna be putting first episode previews of future playthroughs. Also, for people on Patreon, we are not going to be recording for Patreon Let's Plays for this week. I will be choosing the patron who is going to choose the next Let's Play this Saturday. So in about... tomorrow's Thursday, so in 3 days. See you guys.